Hello and welcome back to the channel. In this one I want to test a game called Inertial Drift. Now I just noticed this was on Steam store with 90% off at the moment, and that reduced it from £16.99 to £1.69, which is a bit of a bargain. And this game gives me real vibes. If you look at this, it's kind of cartoon 1980s, 1990s style video. I love it. Animated thing. And it reminds me in gameplay of Horizon Chase. So obviously the Retroid Pocket 4 Pro, great little handheld, brilliant for playing Horizon Chase. One thing I don't like about the game is just how tough the AI is. It just absolutely is brutal. You'll get bounced off the track and you lose so much time. But it's a good fun game. Now, if you took Horizon Chase and then mashed it together with Ridge Racer, I think you'd get this game. Inertial Drift. Now, £1.68, it's a bit of a bargain. The story plays, nothing much to write home about, but I have to say the game itself is actually really good fun. So we'll go into story mode just now. In fact, no, I won't. I'll come out there because I've been working my way through that. We'll just do a little bit of challenge or arcade or something. Now, playing this on that'll be fine. We'll just pick any old car. At that price, I thought it was worth a punt. And it's quite a hard game to master. Use your left stick for steering, as you normally would. Use your right trigger for acceleration, left trigger for brake, but you also use the right stick, not just for free look, but for your drift angle. And it takes a little bit of practice. It's quite good fun. So we'll show you here. Now, I love the cartoony aesthetics. I'm running this at 800p, and I'm just letting it pull as much power as it wants just now, just so I can get the 60 FPS out of this OneXPlayer 4800U. Now, I've been dying to do a OneXPlayer video for quite a while, just to revisit my 4800U. It's been a long time since I've played properly on this, and I have to say 800p, it's got a really nice vibrant screen, and it just looks great. Oops. Now, the technique here is balancing your drifts as much as possible without hitting the sides. As you can see just now, I'm not doing a grand job, but use your left stick. Doesn't really do very much. It's very, very, very small amount of steering input from the left stick, but the right stick flicks you out into a massive loaded drift. It's great. And use the accelerator to manage that drift, but you can also jab the brake to give yourself a tighter entrance into a drift, and it's great. It's so hard to master, I would say, but so rewarding when you do. It just feels like the greatest combination of Ridge Racer and modern driving games you've ever played. There's none of this just bash the brake and turn in like you used to do in Ridge Racer to get yourself into a long skid. You actually have to use both your left and your right stick. And I've just found this to be really, really rewarding this last, well, few hours that I've been playing it. I can see me playing this story mode through right until the end. If you've not purchased this game, you've got a chance to purchase it between now and the 5th of June. So you've got a week. At £1.69, that's what, less than £2.50? It's an absolute bargain. Why would you not buy it? Like I say though, it's not the easiest game to initially master. So when I first played the first mission, I was bouncing off absolutely everything going. And as you can see, I still do sometimes. But once you master it, it's just so rewarding. And it runs pretty well on the OneXPlayer 4800U. I'm going to try this on my Win 600 because at 720p, this should run pretty well, potato mode. I don't doubt this will run brilliant on the Steam Deck. And I think it might even run pretty well on my little Aya Neo with its 1215U processor. Now, if you like what I do, please like, share and subscribe. It really helps me out. The channel's past 5,000 subscribers. I can't believe it how we've got 5,000 subscribers. It took me, in excess of a year to get to 500 subscribers. And then 6 more months to get to 1,000. And then when I got to 1,000, it's just shot up to 5,000. I just can't believe it. So thanks to all the people that have subscribed. Thanks to my patrons, or the people that have paid for memberships. I really appreciate that as well. I've not bought a handheld for a little while. Well, not since I bought the Retroid Pocket 4 Pro. I've not had the cash and I'm not had the spare time really to put into gaming recently. But this little game, Inertial Drift, what I like about it is you could just pick it up, you can play a little race, and then you can put it down quite quickly again. And it's just good fun. Let's see if I can get a little race on here where you can see against the AI. And the best bit about this is you're up against other cars, but you can't bounce off them. So it's not like Horizon Chase, where when you try to pass a car, they will sideswipe you and kill all your speed. It's not like that. There's basically collision avoidance. You just skid through the cars, basically. It's quite good fun. Now, it's only one-on-one at the moment. There might be bigger races later on. I've not played much of this game so far, like I say. But I'm just finding it really, really good fun. Now, I've not been winning every race. And I believe there's an online play for this. I think that'd be quite good fun. At this price, I'll probably buy a copy for my son's account as well. And I can see him enjoying this. He loves drifting games. And this one will be a tricky one to play. For him, I think, because he's not much of a controller gamer. He's more of a keyboard and mouse gamer. So he's going to have to get good. Especially with me practicing. But as you can see, I'm having to concentrate quite a lot here. There's always quite a lot happening on screen. And I'm trying a different camera setup today. I'm using my usual mobile phone to record the game footage. But I've been trying to find a way to utilise my 360 camera. And as you can see, I'm cutting a little bit of B-roll in of me sitting gaming. Not something I've been too keen to do. I don't really want to get behind the camera too much, but I know it's just one of these things that, you know, it's expected. The bigger channels often intercut bits of B footage, and that's what I'm going to do now. Not sure how easy this will be from an editing perspective, but you know, we've all got to learn something new sometimes, so that's what I'm doing, and I'm also having a little bit of fun gaming at the same time. But you can probably hear the the motors, the rumble motors turning on this OneXPlayer. They are very loud. Louder, in fact, than the fans, which are pretty loud. Now, one of the things I wanted to make a video about was about buying a OneXPlayer 4800U. You know, 2 years after its release, is it worth buying? And the answer to that is, frankly, no. You'd go buy a Steam Deck or a Legion Go or an Asus ROG Ally. That would make more sense. But if you've not got much of a budget and you want to buy something second hand, then the OneXPlayer 4800U, depending on what you want to play, could suit you. And I've been looking recently just at what sort of prices these go for. Now, this is my original device. Well, not my original device. I purchased this 2 years ago, and as you'll know if you follow the channel, just as the device went out of warranty, it failed. Now, I returned the device to the company that sold it to me, and they were going to check it out, and if they could repair it, they would. And if they couldn't, they would get me a price for sending it back to OneXPlayer for a repair. However, they replaced it really quickly, within a week, so that there must have been some underlying fault. And OneXPlayer were quite happy to replace it. They never told me exactly what was done to repair it, or the fact is they replaced it. However, this one is now also out of warranty, and I'm getting a test, and everything seems to be working really well. So, as you can see, really good for gaming. We'll do a little duel maybe. And I don't know what to say really. I still like my OneXPlayer 4800U. It's a nice device. The screen is just absolutely lovely. Even run at 800p rather than the stock 1600p it comes out at. I mean, at this we're getting 60 FPS. We are pulling quite a bit of watts, 25 watts in the CPU. I'm running it on battery. I'm not running on battery at the moment. It's plugged in, charging. Although I believe it's at almost 100%. Yep. I would think this would be pulling out about 40 watts from the battery. So you'd be looking at about an hour and a half's worth of battery life playing a game like this. But this is the sort of game that you play for 20-30 minutes and put it down. because it takes a little bit of practice. But once you get there, it just feels brilliant. It's just like Ridge Racer. I don't know yet, but I'm hoping at the later stages of the game there'll be more than just challenges against one other racer. I know some of the later races, or some of the early races at different tracks are quite tricky. I've not managed to beat the Challenger yet on all of them. I don't know if you can upgrade your car, but certainly I just like the aesthetic. Great fun game, this. And you keep getting little trophies all the time, which I think is great fun as well. Anyway, thanks for watching this video. Hope it's been of use to you. I hope you buy this game. Absolute bargain, about $2.50. I mean, that you can buy a bundle with extra items, but this is just the base game. I thought it was worth taking a risk. 4-year-old game. It's got mostly positive, or very positive, the last 18 reviews. It's got very positive 708 reviews of all time, so it's not apparently sold super well, certainly on Steam. I'm going to give it a review just now. I'm really enjoying it. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.